Iran. America.
Iran is a disgrace.
And Israel.
We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility.
What is the reason behind all these wars?
Israel launched multiple strikes on Iran.
There are 57 Islamic countries in the world. But why is it that America and Israel, out of all of them, only chase one country? Iran. This war between Iran and America. To understand it, we have to go back, way back, to World War II. In World War II, every country had just two choices: support the British Empire or support Hitler. Most of the world backed the British, but the King of Iran, he turned his back on them and shook hands with Hitler. Iran and Germany became close, too close, and the British Empire didn't like that one bit. So, they attacked from all directions and began conquering Iran, fast. The King of Iran, he surrendered within days. He begged the British to spare his throne, and they said, "All right, but on one condition, step down, make your 22-year-old son the king." Because his son, Reza Shah Pahlavi, was a loyal puppet of the British Empire. This new king, he was in love with the West. He wanted Iranians to dress like them, party like them, and forget their own traditions. From day one, he worked to erase Islam. He banned hijabs, shut down madrasas, closed mosques, arrested scholars. And instead, he spread music, parties, alcohol. So much alcohol, in fact, that Iran, an Islamic country, began exporting it to the rest of the world. The king thought he was doing something great. The King of Kings, he called himself. One day, he told King Faisal of Saudi Arabia, "Why live in the past? Make your country liberal, like the West." King Faisal refused, but irony strikes. Today, that same Saudi Arabia tells Iran, "Become a little more liberal." But now, Iran doesn't listen. The king's mission to separate Iran from Islam, it sparked outrage. The scholars rose. Mosques and madrasas echoed with resistance. The loudest voice among them? Ayatollah Khomeini. He and his followers began a revolution, from the pulpits to the people. And the people shouted, "Khomeini, we're waiting for you." Khomeini's power grew so strong, the king had him arrested and exiled. He fled to Iraq. And in Iraq, another man watched him closely, Saddam Hussein. He feared Khomeini's rise. He told the king of Iran, "Want me to kill him? I'll do it." The king said, "No, he's old. He can't harm me."
But Khomeini began recording speeches on cassettes. They were smuggled into Iran, spread in secret. And the people? They listened and believed. They began calling Khomeini their real leader, more than the king. But the king was powerful. He had a strong army and the full backing of superpower America. Until the day he made his biggest mistake. The flames of Persia, the most extravagant party in history. He built a city in the middle of a desert for one event. 600 limousines, gold plates, world leaders flown in. He sat on a golden throne and declared himself the new emperor of Persia. But back home, the people were starving. "We're hungry," they cried, "and our king eats off gold." And once again, they turned to Khomeini. Khomeini's message grew louder. "The king is the Yazid of our time." The revolution boiled over. The king ran to America, begging for help. But the West told him, "No one can save you now." He fled forever. Khomeini returned to Iran after 14 years in exile. And what happened next was a world record. 7 million people flooded the streets to welcome him. And from the ground of Iran, for the first time, rose the cries, "Death to America! Death to Israel!" His supporters stormed the US Embassy, took hostages,
Khomeini said, "I will not release them until America gives us the king." The enmity with America, it had begun. Eventually, Khomeini formed a new Islamic government. But next door, Saddam Hussein rose to power in Iraq. The world feared Khomeini. His speeches called on Muslims to rise up against their rulers. So Saddam, backed by the West and Arab powers, attacked Iran. A war began, 8 years long. Despite global support, Saddam failed to remove Khomeini. And soon after the war ended, Imam Khomeini passed away. His funeral? The largest ever in history. 10 million people. Still unbeaten in the Guinness World Records. His student, Ayatollah Ali Khomeini, became Iran's new leader. He still rules today, but Iran had learned, as long as it had no atomic bomb, America and Israel would never leave them alone. Enter Pakistan, the first Islamic country to build a nuclear bomb. Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan secretly helped Iran. Centrifuges were sent, nuclear plants built. But America found out and went public. George Bush declared, "Iran is building weapons of mass destruction." The world prepared for war. But then, Khomeini issued a fatwa. He said, "In Islam, atomic bombs are forbidden because Islam forbids killing women, children, even trees. And the atom bomb kills everything." Iran opened its doors. The UN found Pakistan-style plants. Khan confessed, was placed under house arrest. America had no excuse to attack. But Israel pushed harder. Then came Khamenei's nephew, claiming the fatwa was fake. Taqiyya, he said, a lie to protect lives. America imposed sanctions. Iran's economy collapsed. Then came hope, a nuclear deal with Obama. No bomb in return for lifted sanctions. But Trump, he tore it apart. Sanctions returned. Iran's economy fell again. Iran restarted its nuclear program. Trump, he had Qasem Soleimani assassinated. Iran was humiliated. The people furious. Then came a new president, Ibrahim Raisi, a hardliner. He refused to bow. He armed anti-Israel groups, and war broke out in Gaza. But when you speak openly against the powers, you don't last long. After Raisi's death, Iran elected a softer leader. He supported Khamenei's fatwa and said, "We are ready for peace." Secret talks began. But Israel didn't want peace. They said, "Iran is months away from a bomb. Iran is targeting Trump." They began assassinating anyone in Iran pushing for peace. And now, Israel wants Iran to make one wrong move, so America can strike, and Ayatollah Khomeini's dream can finally be crushed.